Bellator Europe 7 will take place in 3 Arena in Dublin, Ireland. And I will break down now the main card, because I have to say that there are also good fights in the preliminary card, but I don't know all of the fighters, so let's stick to the main card now. And the main card brings the fight, the first one between Aaron Chalmers and Austin CLEM. Aaron Chalmers is a famous celebrity, the famous personality, television personality that became a MMA fighter, and he debuted at BA MMA, where he scored 3 wins in a row against Greg Jenkins, Alex Thompson and Carl Donaldson, then joined Bellator to score a technical submission guillotine choke win over Ash Griffiths, lost via heel hook to Corey Browning, and then triangle choked Fred Freeman. So yeah, he has good submission skills, he even has punch power, and he is Renegade Jiu-Jitsu Ultimate Training Center. Formerly he was their competitor, but right now Aaron Chalmers is one of the most popular guys in the whole England, and he is a very, very powerful dude. And now he will square off against Austin CLEM with a score of 3-1. Austin CLEM comes out from Walkout FC, where he lost to Kevin Brown Jr., defeated Frank Bars and Caleb Collins via rear naked choke, so he is a choking expert on the other side. Aaron Chalmers is a ground guy, definitely a ground guy with strong punches. So this is gonna be a ground war, but I believe that Aaron Chalmers is a stronger guy, and I believe he has more power in his punches, so I vouch for him here. Kyle KURTZ, known under the name The KURTZ, is squaring off against Charlie Ward. Kyle KURTZ, well, this is his Bellator debut. Sorry, not Bellator debut. He earlier competed Bellator 138-145, where he submissioned Adam Stell and Steven Mann, but he was losing in Shamrock FC. He competed in many other promotions, he had ups and downs. He hasn't fought that big names, you know, until now, so this is the greatest challenge of his career. He squares off Charlie Ward, and Charlie Ward, well, got to say, he is a dangerous fighter, definitely dangerous fighter. You know that Charlie Ward is an Irish mixed martial artist, coached by John Kavanagh from Straight Blast Gym Island with a score of 7-4, and he is kinda the former UFC name who scored 2 KO losses to Abdul Razak Al Hassan and Galore Bofando, but in Bellator he has a score of 4-1, with victories over John Redmond, Martin Hudson, Jamie Stevenson, Justin Moore, and lost to Pietro Panini, but he finished all of his 4 opponents. So Kyle KURTZ, he has good submissions, you know, and this might be advantage against Charlie Ward, because his submission defense is critical. So if the fight goes to the ground, I'd vouch for Kyle KURTZ, but in the stand-up I think Charlie Ward is better, so let's see where the fight is going to go. And now the last match, the main event of the evening, LEAH McCourt, a single mom from Belfast, Northern Ireland, squares off against Judith RUIS. LEAH McCourt, very, very brave girl who previously competed at Cage Warriors Fighting Championship. She lost her debut versus Rizlan Zulak, then split decision Menon Furiot, and at Bellator she has 2 wins in a row over Hattie Soziurt and Carrie Hughes. She squares off against dangerous German fighter from Remagen, Judith RUIS. This girl is tough and dangerous. This is her Bellator debut, but man, her guillotine choke is stunning, her neck rank is stunning, her rear naked choke is stunning. This girl knows to go to the ground. This girl has fair strikes, but she is better on the ground. On the other side, LEAH is also good on the ground. So I can predict only one. As soon as this bout kicks off, the girls are gonna show who's the better ground fighter, who's better on the ground, who has better submissions, better skills, and so on. LEAH McCourt, she fights very close to her hometown, and I believe this girl will have a lot of support, but Judith RUIS is a very, very tough opponent, and I believe the crowd is gonna chant for LEAH McCourt. I hope this will help her overcome this crisis against Judith RUIS, but Judith RUIS is probably a favorite according to odds makers. So on the other side, LEAH McCourt is trained by SBG Charlestown, so I don't know, maybe LEAH McCourt can pull out a surprise here, you never know. I want this to happen, definitely.